What's up? It's Don't Accept Reality, and today we're going to discuss rental property expenses. And this topic is huge. I feel like it's not discussed enough because, a lot of people are saying, oh, get into real estate. It's the way to wealth, generational wealth, and all these things. After you go through the home buying process and you get that second property, that rental property, a lot of times you don't account for all the different expenses and things that come with it. So you just got to be mentally prepared and financially prepared for all these things and different occurrences that might come about. And a way to get some knowledge about rental expenses, you can ask local property managers that are willing to help and are knowledgeable about the local market and the local rental market. Then you should also talk to investors that have rental properties in the area that you desire. So that's huge. Talk to those people. Get your knowledge up, understand the rental market, understand the different expenses that come with these rental properties in the areas that you may desire to buy in. And the first expense that you need to look at is the fixed expense. So the fixed expense of the rental property being the water and sewage, the garbage, HOA, the homeowners association fee. So say your home is in a gated community, you're gonna have to pay something monthly for the gate, for keeping the value up in that neighborhood, the HOA fee, homeowners association. Then you have to also account for property management fees, because if you're not in that state, you're going to want somebody to look over that home, look over your asset, make sure everything is up to par and that you're getting your monthly payment from your tenants. So you got to account for that property management fee, which varies by property management company. So definitely just keep it in the back of your mind for the fixed expenses. And second, you're gonna want to look at the variable expenses. And when it comes to variable expenses, you're gonna want to think about CAPEX, which is capital improvements. And capital improvements is basically ways to enhance the value of your house. Like, you're gonna want to keep your house growing and stuff like that. And you want to add to it. So maybe adding a pool in the future, maybe changing the flooring, maybe the roof might need to be replaced. There's different things that it's going to cost, and it's only going to be beneficial for the value of your home. So something that you have to take into consideration. Then also repairs. This is huge because I'm just going to use myself for an example. Just last week, I had to replace a dryer. The dryer was brand new when I bought it less than 3 years ago, and I've had tenants in my property for 3 years. I don't know what they put in that dryer or what. Seen a picture of it, looked like they put a rock in there. Boom, dryer's just done, total, complete trash at this point. So I was thinking maybe I could have the tenants replace it, but being that my property is located in a tenant-friendly state and not landlord-friendly, I'm held accountable to replace my own dryer, even though I didn't damage it. It's only 3 years old, so I had to come out of pocket $600 for a new dryer. So it's just something that you have to be ready for when you decide to become a landlord. Then also vacancy. That's a huge one right there, because say your tenant's lease is up and they decide to move on, they don't want to renew the lease. You have to be able to have the funds ready to make that extra mortgage payment. So if you already have a house somewhere else and you have the second property and it's your investment property and nobody's there to pay that mortgage, guess what? You have to pay that. So just having that money ready and standby and you financially prepared, it's gonna save you a lot of money, a lot of headaches. So obviously I would tell anybody prepare for your tenants possibly leaving. So talk to your property manager, make sure that your house is listed, so that way you don't run into any vacancy issues and you having to pay 2 mortgages instead of just the one. So definitely look into your rental property expenses, from the variable expenses to the fixed expenses, and just contact your local property managers, investors in the area that you desire. Just make sure that you get your knowledge up and you understand these things before you dive right into real estate investing, because it's something that's not discussed as much, but it's something that you definitely need to understand before you just start blowing thousands of dollars just every month off of little things. So just mentally prepare for that, and understand it, do your homework, and honestly keep investing, but definitely just stay aware of everything. So I want you guys to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, check out all my other content, and I truly appreciate you guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? Don't Accept Reality here. I have an ebook out called The Active Duty and Veteran First Time Homebuyers Guide. And in my guide, I'm giving you a step-by-step process on how to reach home ownership comfortably and with knowledge, and it's just preparing you for the unexpected, things that I wish I would have known when going through my home buying process. The link to the ebook is in the description. Check it out, and I truly appreciate you guys.